Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am happy to have you here. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming back to watch more videos. I appreciate you all. Yes, you're new to this channel. My name is Ini and you are watching the Newness Space. The Newness Space is everything about parenting, babies, children, anything parenting. You will definitely find it on this channel. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you because you watch it to the end. Thank you as well because you're gonna click on the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post new videos, you will be alerted immediately. Subscription is very free, so feel free to subscribe, okay, so that you'll be part of this amazing family. Parenting has different phases, and each phase is really taxing. Raising a baby phase, raising a toddler phase, raising a child that is on the teenage stage, raising a teenager, raising an adult. Goodness, parenting can be really taxing. So, which phase are you at currently? Well, today we're going to be talking about teenagers. Let's handle this particular phase of parenting. Raising a teenager phase. We're going to be talking about teenagers today, how to raise a teenager successfully. I have a guest in the house who is willing to share with us some of the tips that worked for her as she raised her teenage son. Her name is Hannah Waweru, and she is such a lovely lady. I really enjoyed this. Is one of the videos I really enjoyed editing because it's full of wisdom and a lot of well-detailed information. You're gonna love watching this video. So let's hear from Hannah.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I'm a mom to a 20-year-old young man, and Ini had asked me to share with you my experiences through raising the boy up to that point, especially during teenage years. So I don't claim to be an expert, I'm just sharing with you things that I felt worked and things that I realized never didn't work for me. And so you can pick, or just you decide what works, what doesn't work. And so for those that are about to embark on the journey of raising a teenager, or those that are already raising teenagers, this is what I found worked for me. Number one is to pray for wisdom. Pray for wisdom. It doesn't matter which religion you subscribe to. We all know that children are gifts given by God. So pray and ask God for wisdom to raise them. Also pray for them. Pray that whatever you are trying to teach them, whatever you are teaching them, whatever you're telling them, that they will hear. Above all, that they will have the will to do it. You can just tell them and they decide they will not do it. And lastly, pray for the people that they are in contact with. We all know that raising a child takes a village. So they will be raised by teachers, they'll be raised by house managers, they will have their friends. Pray that they will meet people that have the same values as you. So pray that the people around them are not going to be people that will mislead them. So as a parent, we need to pray. Number two is to start early. Do not wait till they are teenagers to start trying to teach them something. If they are still young, if they are yet to get there, start early. Start early, teaching them how to be responsible, teach them how to clean up after themselves. By the age of 4, a child can take the cup to the kitchen, they can wipe the table if they can reach it, Start trying to do that. They can make their bedrooms tidy, they can keep away their shoes. By the age of 7, 8, they can wipe their shoes. Start early, teach them how to be respectful, teach them how they can express themselves when they want to say something. So start and let your children know that they can always come to you no matter what they have done. Let your sons and daughters know that they can always come to you. Be their confidant even when they have done wrong. Let them know that you will not start just jump on them immediately, that you will give them an ear first, and then you will now tell them where they've done wrong. The thing is to make sure that they come to you for whatever, even maybe for questions about things. They need to know that they can come to you, because the alternative is not good. Just imagine if they have like a question about maybe sex or about something they are going through, and they are going to someone else to ask. You don't know this person, you don't know what they'll be told there. So parents, don't be so harsh. Don't be so harsh that your children cannot come to you. That they will be looking for someone else to go to. Let them know that they can trust you. They can trust you with the things they will tell you, that you not go telling other people, you not tell the other siblings. Maybe it's just something that maybe your daughter just wants to know in confidence. Let them be able to know that they can come to you. And that's where wisdom comes in. Everything should be approached, discipline or whatever should be approached with love, wisdom and calmness. That's what should be done every time. When they get to the age where they are maybe attracted, at that age, at teenage, they will now start, boys will start seeing girls, girls will start seeing the boys. When they get to that age and they come to you, you cannot now tell them, maybe your son, that maybe since we have already established that you have created an atmosphere where they can come to you. When they come to you and say, or when you notice, maybe you're walking with your son and you realize it's always looking at your neighbor's daughter. You cannot now jump and start telling them it's wrong, because what you're saying it's wrong, but what they're feeling is something different. No, you should approach that, you should approach that in a way that because you've been through that, do not tell them it's wrong. Explain to them that there's a time for everything. Explain to them that yes, girls are there, girls are good, but this is not that time to have a more than that a friendly relationship with the girls. So explain it to them. Do not just start telling them that is wrong, you should not, you will not start having girlfriend here, you will not start getting pregnant. No, explain to them the repercussions of if they were to indulge in what they are feeling. Explain to them what would happen if they were to let themselves do what they are feeling at that time to do. So we should not tell them something is wrong. Just tell them there's a time for everything. Always let praise precede criticism. Don't let criticism be all that you do, that your children just know. You'll say no, you'll say that's wrong. No, let them also, when they've done well, acknowledge that. Tell them they have done well. Always pat them at the back. If your daughter makes a meal, it doesn't matter whether it's too salty or tell them the food is really nice. Next time try a pinch of salt instead of using the whole tin to put in the salt. Tell them next time maybe relax on the spices. If your son maybe connects your TV, shows you how you can find other channels on your decoder, tell them, you're a really bright boy, you really do great things in life. So let the way you tell them when they do wrong, also when they do right, let them know. Just teach your children the importance of money. Just because they have by that time I'm sure they're in boarding schools already for their high schools, and I'm sure you give them a certain amount for pocket money. Show them that you don't use everything at a go. For example, if you have given them a budget of 200 to go and buy lotion, teach them that you can go to the supermarket and buy 100 bob worth of lotion and save the 100. And also at that time there are banks that you can open an account for them, where they can be going to take the money that they have saved all the time. So teach them the importance of money, because it will be an important lesson for their later years. Parents, let's use our words to affirm our children. Let's not use our words to bring our children down. When they do something, don't tell them you're a failure, you're as stupid as your uncle. Let's not do that. Let's use our word to affirm our children. Fathers, tell your daughters that they are beautiful, that they are going to be great. Tell your sons that they are going to be great, that even though they fail, they should wake up, dust themselves up, and keep trying. Let's affirm our children with our words. Let our words be affirming, so that by the time they are going to the world, because they are going to face so many things out there, so let them go out there confidently. Don't put so much fear and doubt in them by the time they go out there and someone will tell them, you're stupid. They'll just confirm what you already tell them, like, yeah, my mom tells me I'm stupid, so I must really be stupid. No, let them go out into the world confident, so that by the time someone is telling them you are stupid or you're foolish, they already know, no, that's not who I am. So let's affirm our children all the time. Friends, always remember that children don't come with a manual. They are not like TV set. When you buy from Samsung, they give you a manual on how to operate. We just do the best we can. We pick from what we learned from our own parents, and we try it out, or we also try not to make the same mistakes our parents did, and we try out. So parents, again, be kind to yourself. This is a job where you learn on the job. Like, you did get prior education about this, you're learning on the job. So be kind to yourself. We should avoid confronting our children when we are angry, so that no words are said that cannot be taken back, or no action is done that you cannot take back. Always take time to calm down before you approach an issue. Also, sometimes parents, our kids will drive us to that point, and you should not feel guilty about it. Sometimes you don't even feel like you like your child. You love them, yes, but sometimes you just feel like you don't like them because of all the things that they are doing. Sometimes you feel like, I just don't like this child. It's okay. Do not feel guilty. It's a feeling that comes and it passes. So also be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself, because it's a journey that you're taking, and it will pass. It's not like a destination. Teenagehood is not a destination. It's a journey that you're passing through. Children learn through watching. Teach by example. So with children, it's a case of monkey see, monkey do. So you have to be careful what you are telling them and what you are doing. Those two things have to go together. For example, you can't tell them lying is bad, but every time you pick the phone talking to someone in front of them, you start lying, and they can tell you're lying. That will not work. You have to teach by example. So whatever it is that you want your children to be or to do, you have to be doing it yourself. Yeah. Well, for dads, like, you cannot tell your sons that they have to be respectful of women, yet you disrespect their mother, you abuse their mother right there in front of them. Or women, you cannot tell your daughters to be respectful, to grow up to be respectful women, while you abuse and talk to your husband anyhow right there in front of them. We should teach by example. Whatever we do, we teach them by example. Even when it comes to things like dressing, if it comes to things like you're teaching them about drug abuse, alcohol, everything has to go together. And now listen, I'm not saying you should not take alcohol, but if you're trying to teach your children not to take alcohol, I don't think it's a good idea to be taking alcohol right there in front of them. Or when you take them out, you're just ordering alcohol right there, and then you're telling them alcohol is bad. No, we have to teach them by example. When you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notebook, because that's where I wrote these points. I didn't want to forget any. Show interest in what they do. You should show interest, not because you will actually like it, but show interest so that whenever you're having a conversation with them about those things that they like, their hobbies, the music that they listen to, you are speaking from a point of knowledge. Otherwise, teenagers can just tell that you're just saying things that you don't even know what you're talking about. So for example, if you're telling them about a certain artist that you hear them listening, there is all these kinds of bad music about saying, teaching them, or the artists are singing about stuff you don't even want to listen to. You should speak from a point of knowledge. Parents, we now have Google. You can Google any musician. You can even Google the lyrics and read, and then ask your child, son or daughter, is this what you really would like to listen to? You would ask your daughter, is this the kind of music you like to listen to? This man is calling women names, he's not even respectful. Is this the kind of music? Is that the way you'd want to be viewed by people? If it's your son, you can tell them, son, this person, I read about him, he was caught with drugs, or he was caught fighting, or he was caught stealing. Is this the kind of person you want to look up to? So when you are doing those things, do them from a point of knowledge. Just don't say, what kind of music is that? You should not listen to that kind of music. Let it be from a point of knowledge, because when you say that, they will ask you why, and if you do not have a strong why, they will defy you. They will listen to it undercover, but then make them realize, this music might sound nice, but the words that are being said here are not words that I would really want to. Those are not things that I want to do or want to do to someone. So always show interest in what they do, so that you have knowledge. You speak from knowledge. If you have more than one child, do not compare. Do not show favoritism, because when you do that, when you compare one child to the other, the child that you're comparing, the child that you'll be telling, why can't you be like so and so, will take that as like you're favoring the other over them. And so this will breed hatred, this will breed bitterness, like they will feel they are not enough. So whenever you're trying to discipline your child, or whenever you're trying to tell them something, do not tell them, be like so and so, be like so and so. Deal with them as an individual. Tell them, this is the way I'd like you to act, this is the way I'd like you to act. But do not compare them. Don't compare them to their elder sibling, to their cousins, or to their friends. Deal with a child as an individual.